This is the hometown of the great explorer Christopher Columbus, and the former maritime republic that once rivaled Venice for dominance over Mediterranean trade routes in the Middle Ages. Houses cascade down steep hillsides toward the harbor, as if the entire city were gently leaning toward the sea. This is Genoa, Italy's largest port. But what does this once powerful maritime city look like today? Genoa sits along the Ligurian Sea in northwestern Italy and serves as the capital of the Liguria region. The city has a strikingly vertical character. Behind it rise the rugged Apennine Mountains, while in front lies the deep blue Ligurian Sea. Here, mountains plunge almost directly into the water, forcing the city to spread layer upon layer along steep hillsides. Thanks to its Mediterranean climate, winters are mild and often rainy, while summers are warm and dry, with the air carrying the salty moisture of the sea year-round. Today, with a population of about 565,000, Genoa is Italy's sixth largest city. In the Middle Ages, it was one of the four great maritime republics, alongside Venice, Pisa, and Amalfi, that dominated Mediterranean trade. From this harbor, merchant fleets once sailed toward the Black Sea, North Africa, and even the Atlantic. It was here that Christopher Columbus, who would later help launch the age of exploration, was born. Though Genoa has long since lost its role as a rival for control of the seas, it remains a busy working port. It is still Italy's largest cargo port and one of Europe's most important shipbuilding centers. The city's long history is written directly into its streets. Genoa's Old Town is one of the largest medieval historic districts in Europe. Its maze-like alleyways, known as corrughi, are so narrow that sunlight often filters down only through thin slivers of sky between the rooftops. Yet within these ancient streets, you can still taste the most authentic flavors of Liguria, especially the famous Genoese pesto, traditionally crushed in a marble mortar with fresh basil, pine nuts, and olive oil. Genoa also carries strong traditions of scholarship and sport. Founded in the 15th century, the University of Genoa remains one of Italy's respected academic institutions. And the city's beloved Genoa CFC, established in 1893, is the oldest football club in Italy and still a proud symbol of the city. The charm of Genoa often reveals itself in unexpected moments, in winding alleys and sudden glimpses of the sea around a corner. So now, let's put away the map and step inside this vertical labyrinth to explore the landmarks that define the soul of the city. If Genoa were a grand maritime epic, then the Porto Antico, the Old Port, would be one of its most dramatic chapters. Centuries ago, ships from across the Mediterranean crowded these docks, unloading spices, silk, and olive oil. In the distance stands one of Europe's oldest working lighthouses, the Lanterna di Genova. Nearby, the historic Palazzo San Giorgio once served as a center of Genoa's powerful banking and trade networks. Today, the harbor has been transformed into a lively waterfront filled with cafes, boats, and public squares, a true living room by the sea. Right beside the harbor sits the Acquario di Genova, the largest aquarium in Italy. Walk through its glowing blue tunnels and watch sharks glide overhead. Dolphins leap through the water, and jellyfish drift like floating lanterns. It's both a favorite destination for families and a fascinating window into the mysteries of the ocean. Deeper inside the old town stands the striking Cattedrale di San Lorenzo, Genoa's cathedral. Built beginning in the 12th century, it's famous for its dramatic black and white marble facade, a hallmark of Ligurian medieval architecture. From Romanesque foundations to Gothic elements and later Renaissance details, the cathedral reflects centuries of architectural evolution. Not far away lies Piazza De Ferrari, the vibrant heart of modern Genoa. Its grand fountain and surrounding palaces make it one of the city's most recognizable gathering places. Just a short walk from the square stands the modest stone house known as Casa di Colombo, believed to be the childhood home of Christopher Columbus. Follow the elegant Via Garibaldi and you'll reach the famous Palazzi dei Rolli. Built during the 16th and 17th centuries, these grand palaces once belonged to Genoa's noble families and formed one of Europe's earliest urban planning systems. Among the most notable are Palazzo Bianco and Palazzo Rosso, both filled with remarkable Renaissance and Baroque art collections. Walking through them feels like stepping directly into Genoa's golden age. Another monumental public space is Piazza della Vittoria. At its center rises the imposing Arco della Vittoria, built from white marble to honor Genoese soldiers who died in World War I. The grand colonnades and solemn architecture give the square one of the most majestic atmospheres in the city. And for a more relaxed seaside scene, head to Boccadasse. This colorful fishing village on the eastern edge of Genoa is often nicknamed a mini Cinque Terre. Bright houses gather around a small bay. Fishing boats float gently on the clear water, and in the evening people sit by the sea enjoying gelato while watching the sunset. It's easily one of the most peaceful corners of the city. This is Genoa, a city filled with maritime legends, dramatic landscapes, and everyday Mediterranean life. Centuries ago, merchant ships set sail from here toward the wider world. Today, the sea breeze still drifts through its harbor, palaces, and fishing villages. And if you're looking for a journey filled with history, scenery, and unforgettable flavors, Genoa might just be the kind of port city where it's worth slowing down and staying a while.